When you heard the word raided in this title, I bet you probably pictured the FBI pulling up to Kris Jenner's house, agents in vests, the whole thing. That is not what happened. What actually happened is way more interesting. Millions of people online, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Reddit, went through every old interview, every business record, every birthday photo, every court filing they could find. They raided her entire life. And what they found is what this video is about.
Right now, Ray J has filed court documents claiming that Kris Jenner personally helped set up the sex tape deal back in 2007. That immediately sparked one big question online. If that's true, what else could be behind the scenes? Some people even started connecting it to Jeffrey Epstein. That I end this video, you'll see exactly what Ray J is claiming, what Kim and Kris said under oath, and why the word perjury is now being used. You'll also hear about the Vivid Entertainment CEO who could testify, and how all of this turned into a much bigger internet controversy. Most people know the original story. The 2007 tape featuring Kim Kardashian and Ray J was said to be leaked without her consent. She sued, Vivid paid, and the situation made her globally famous. But Ray J now claims that story isn't real. He says Kris Jenner introduced him to Vivid's CEO, and all three planned the release together, even a staged lawsuit to make Kim look like a victim while profiting behind the scenes. Things escalated in 2025 when Kim and Kris sued Ray J for defamation, but he fired back with a countersuit, repeating his claims in detail. He also made bold public statements, even mentioning RICO and comparing the situation to major criminal cases. In March 2026, Kim Kardashian denied everything under oath, calling the claims false and saying they're damaging her path to becoming a lawyer. Kris Jenner also denied all allegations, saying the accusations have haunted her for years. Then came the response from Ray J's lawyer, short and direct. Those statements were made under oath, and according to him, they're not true.
And I think what you see is that sometimes a tape will come to us and the person who's in it, the celebrity who's in it, will be upset about it, very upset about it. I think Kim is a perfect example. I mean, she went absolutely crazy.
Okay, so let's talk about the Kim Kardashian tape. Talk about the whole story about how you obtained it and what actually happened afterwards.
Well, it was brought to us by a third party. Ultimately, we were able to have a conversation with Kim after much back and forth and lots of legal stuff going on.
On March 14, 2026, Ray J's legal team made a major announcement. One the Kardashian camp wasn't expecting. Stephen Hirsch, the CEO of Vivid Entertainment and the man who released the tape in 2007, is reportedly willing to testify in open court under oath. Attorney Trey King made the stakes clear. He warned that if Kim Kardashian wants to become a lawyer, any false statements made under oath could seriously backfire, potentially leading to perjury charges if proven untrue. Legal reports also highlighted a key point. The tape could not have been released without consent from both Kim and Ray J. That part isn't disputed. The real question now is how involved Kris Jenner was, and whether her sworn statements match what Stephen Hirsch may reveal in court.
Paid her several $1 million. It was an amazing investment for us, and I think it worked out pretty good for her as well. But ultimately, yes, we need to get an agreement. I think what you see, the back and forth in the press, is what happens prior to that, when somehow a tape does leak or a tape is stolen, and it does.
As of April 2026, the case is still ongoing in Los Angeles Superior Court, and a decision on Ray J's motion could come soon. If the case is dismissed, Kim and Kris are cleared. But if it goes to trial and Vivid CEO Stephen Hirsch testifies, it could have serious consequences, especially for Kim's future, since perjury could affect her ability to become a lawyer. At the same time, the DOJ released Epstein-related files in late 2025, and the internet quickly began connecting dots. As Ray J's allegations spread online, some people started questioning how the Kardashians built their influence, pointing to relationships with powerful figures and creating theories about a larger system behind their rise. These comparisons, including mentions of Ghislaine Maxwell, are serious, but it's important to note there is no proven evidence linking Kris Jenner to any criminal activity of that nature. Still, online speculation continued to grow, fueled by public court filings, viral discussions, and high-profile events like Kris Jenner's 2025 birthday party, which featured many influential guests. Past controversies also resurfaced questions about Kylie Jenner's billionaire status. financial structures like the family's church, and connections to figures like Lou Taylor and Corey Gamble. Combined with statements from Kanye West, these narratives have kept the internet talking. However, much of this remains speculation, not confirmed fact. What's real is the legal battle happening now, and depending on how it unfolds, it could reshape everything.
So now I want to know from you. Do you think this case goes to trial? Do you think Kris Jenner set up the tape? And what do you make of those Epstein connections? Coincidence? Or is there something more there? Subscribe if you want to follow this as it develops, because the next round of court filings is coming, and we will be right here when it does. See you next time.